First of all, Paul, nice shot in regulation. You got Marcus back with you in the starting lineup. I know you've been looking forward to that, but how would you say y'all work together on offense and on defense tonight?
Marcus.
I
mean, I thought he looked good. You know, to say he missed 13, 14 games. I thought he came in and, you know, he's still going to find his shots, find, you know, his rhythm. But, you know, I thought he helped us big time from a shot-making standpoint and somebody that can, you know, put pressure on the defense. And then defensively, I thought, you know, he looked good. He competed. You know, he did a lot of switching guard, multiple positions. I thought he looked good tonight.
PG, can you take us through that shot in the corner? Did you think you would have enough time? It looked like the ball got deflected and you had to kind of gather yourself and still get it off.
Yeah, I mean, it bobbled it a little bit, but I don't know. I know a second felt like it was forever, but I guess I just got free and just let it fly.
PG, Ty has talked a bit about how just transition offense and spacing for you guys just hasn't looked like where he wanted to, like how he wants it to look. And I'm just curious, like, why do you think that is? Is it guys in and out of the lineup? Is it no practice time? I know you've touched on that a bit. Why do you think that is so far?
Yeah, I mean, we just haven't had time to drill, being efficient on the break as a team.
Probably missed previous 6 shots before you hit that game-tying shot. Do you feel like that at all in the seconds leading up to that big shot, or is that in your mind at all? Like, what do you go through? What goes through your mind before you take and make that shot?
I mean, shoot it to make it. That's the only thing that goes through my mind, is shoot it to make it. You know, I'm going through a little stretch, not shooting it well. But honestly, every shot I've taken, it felt good. You know, whether it's short or it's long or it's in and out, they felt good. So, you know, every shot, you know, I take, I shoot it with confidence.
PG, it seems like every game between you guys and Dallas kind of comes down to the wire. Marcus described it as like playoff basketball every time. What kind of, in your mind, what kind of makes you guys like the two perfect foes for each other in that regard?
I mean, I think we kind of counter each other well. You know, they have star player, we star play, we have star play. They shoot the ball well, they defend. We shoot the three well, they defend. So do we. I think we kind of counter each other well. And you know, it's just that matchup. Something about this matchup that you know, both teams are excited for, and both teams are up for it. And I mean, you just get good games constantly from
PG. You guys are unique because you have so many players who came back from last year's team, but you haven't played together in the group for so long, with, you know, Serge being out for so long, you know, Marcus. What's the challenge for you guys going forward, integrating Serge, Marcus back into the lineups, getting everything in rhythm? You know, Reggie talked about you guys are learning on the fly in a lot of ways without much practice time. What's the challenge you guys face to get everything flowing in the right direction? Yeah,
I mean, that's really it. We're doing it on the fly. We haven't had practice days. So really, you know, it's getting them up to speed during games. You know, that's best way to explain it, is learning on the fly. You know, so we just got to take these games and, you know, start to build our habits through these games.
PG, just I'd say the last kind of day was tough for you guys with shoot-around being canceled and all that, but it goes back to the short turnaround, Sunday, the back-to-back, Nick Batum being ruled out late. Just what was it like today with shoot-around being canceled, and then, you know, the last maybe 4 or 5 days in total for you guys?
The last 4 or 5 days for us.
Ruled out, the back-to-back, short turnaround, today, the shoot-around being canceled.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a whirlwind. It's been a roller coaster for the team. I was one of the guys that got to the arena, to the facility, and being told that we had to go back. So, and I called myself being in early today too. So that sucked. But I mean, it's been a roller coaster. It's been a roller coaster. I think we're doing a good job though of managing it. And, whatever we're given, we're kind of just looking it in the eyes, face on, and we taking the challenge. So, it's honestly, I haven't really heard one guy complain, or, really have an issue with what we're dealt with right now.
Our best to Nico, of course, but what do you guys miss without him when he's not out there?
Yeah, I mean, just another veteran, another clutch player for us, a defender, floor spacer. I mean, just a guy that does everything. Nico does everything for us. He's valuable, especially in a night like this, where we could have went small and took advantage of that. Having Nico, myself, Marcus, T-Man, Reg out there, a bigger, smaller lineup, he would have been really valuable for us tonight.
PG, you said that you and Dallas counter each other well. Down the stretch of this game, you guys are blitzing and firing at Luka. They're blitzing and firing at you. Does it almost seem like, in like a weird way, it's like you're playing against yourselves in that regard? Because you each are doing the same things. Is that kind of what it feels like?
Yeah. And you want to go at matchups, same way they were trying to go at matchups against us. So that's all it was. Both sides recognized mismatches, and we tried to exploit it. And I thought Luka made the right plays when it mattered, and their guys made big shots down the stretch. That's what it came down to. Yep.